So I hosted a group trip to Morocco with a bunch of strangers, and I have 7.5 hours worth of footage. Do you understand how long it would take to make a vlog with 7.5 hours of footage just to look through? That's not even like all the intricate edits and all the things. And I feel like I have to make a video about Morocco and my travels there because my last video was about the journey to Morocco, the flight, the mishaps, which was a good video. Go check it out. And so in my mind, the next video that I post has to be about my Morocco trip because I can't just have that open loop of here's a video of me flying to Morocco and then no Morocco. But the problem is with 7.5 hours of video footage, I can't. I could, but again, do you know how many hours that would take for me to create a video that probably would not get that many views? Not that that's, you know, the most important thing in the world, but if I'm spending hours and hours and days and days and days and maybe weeks on a video, I want something to happen with it. So my solution to get over this brain block is to make this video. Just do it more casual. It's like my brain can't move on to the next thing until the next piece is completed. Does that make sense? Does anyone else have that? But I do have ADHD. Anyway, I digress. So I hosted a group trip alongside one of my best friends, the one and only Rebecca Boatman. We had people from both of our audiences come and join us. We had a group of 12. It was so freaking magical. The amount of cats everywhere. So many cats. I feel like out of the 7.5 hours of video footage I have, probably 50% or more is videos of cats. We were advised not to touch the cats, and I said, I will touch the cats. You can't make me not touch the cats. So I touched the cats. I even accidentally kissed one. Oh, I shouldn't kiss it.
The park gets stolen around every corner.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. We meet so many sweet animals, and I kissed that cat. I hope I don't get disease.
Oh, wow, that's a bit stretchy.
And I was fine. I didn't get diseased. So I don't advise accidentally kissing the animals. It was out of habit. They also have dogs. So many dogs. Honestly, highlight of the trip, the animals.
What's your favorite part of Morocco?
The cats. But we did so much. We went to Chefchaouen, the Blue City, which honestly, these videos do not do it justice. Like, it was the most beautiful, straight out of a movie work of art of a town. If you ever get the chance to go to Morocco, 100% you have to stop by Chefchaouen, the Blue City. Oh, and while we were there, we also went on a waterfall hike. Another cool thing we did is we visited ancient ruins, and a side story that goes with the ancient ruins is one of the people traveling with us, one of our travelers, our guests, was Robert Edward Grant, who's a friend of Rebecca's. He actually has his own show on Gaia. He is a genius. He's a mathematician. He's a published author. He takes people through expeditions in the pyramids in Egypt and all over the world. He's made multiple huge, massive discovery. Like, he's just an interesting person to have on our trip. And when we went to the ancient ruins, he led us through an impromptu, like, ritual ceremony at the ancient ruins, which we were like, how is this gonna work out? Because we're in Morocco. This is like a guided tour, but we flowed with it. We made it work. And then we also did another like manifestation kind of ritual too at the ancient ruins. And it was so perfect because right when we were finishing, the man who was guiding us through the ruins tour busted out his phone and played the song Hallelujah. It was magical. And speaking of guides, Rebecca and I were not guiding this whole trip ourselves at all. We were just the faces. We were just the hosts. We were just traveling. We had an actual guide with us. His name is Faysal. He's around my age, and he was amazing. He could hang with us. He even shared an original rap with us. Faysal in the house! That's our husband! We joked around that he was our husband and we were all of his wives. Anyway, after that, we went to Fez. Also, like straight out of a movie. Like a mix between Aladdin and Star Wars. At least in the markets. The markets were crazy. Definitely got overcharged for things though. For example, this I got for over $100, which is not bad in American pricing, but I just feel like things in Morocco are supposed to be less expensive. We went to a belly dancing Moroccan show situation. Oh, and I didn't mention before that this was a 9-day trip, and every several days we would move to a different location. So we'd have like 5-hour drives every few days, but it was actually a really fun part of the trip. Sometimes we'd rest, but a lot of times we made the most of it and had fun, had like sing-along dance parties. So then after Fez, we had a stay up in the mountains. I think they were the Atlas Mountains. I'm not quite sure. I'll put the name of the location on the screen. But it was such a dreamy, beautiful mountain retreat space. We only had one night there though, but we really made the most of it. Rebecca and I also hosted a workshop, and I'm pretty sure everybody cried, including myself. I don't think the videos will even do justice to how beautiful it was. But that was not the end of the trip. That next travel day, we made a stop. There was a donkey and cute shops, and ended at this huge, beautiful waterfall. After that, we ended up in our last destination that we stayed at for a couple days, and that is Marrakesh. Marrakesh was a little like dirty. I feel like the places that felt a little more dirty were like the city areas. But, you know, I live near Portland. Go to Portland. Someone from another country would probably say that about Portland. But it felt a little dirty, even though you could go over a couple blocks and there would be like a luxury hotel that's like crazy nice. Yeah, a little dirty, kind of smelled like pee in the area. But the markets, once again, the markets were insane. Every area in Morocco in general felt like it was a labyrinth. And I have dreams like that all the time where buildings don't really make sense and they lead to weird spaces, and there's all these stairwells and different doorways to go through, like a labyrinth. I have dreams like that all the time, and Morocco felt like that. Trippy. And I know I'm talking a lot about like the step-by-step what we did, but a big highlight was the company we were with, like the group of people. We had the best time. So many of them are gonna come on our next trip that we're gonna be planning for 2026. More on that in just a moment. Oh, rewind. I totally forgot that one special part of the trip, Faysal, our trip guide, during one of our long drives, we were going to be passing through his home where he grew up with his family in it. And he arranged for us to stop there and have a traditional Moroccan meal with his family. And his niece was there, and she was so sweet. And she's like, I'm so nervous. I've never met anyone from another country before. And at the end of it, she's like, this was the best day of my life. Faysal said that his family will remember us for the rest of their lives, which was such a special part of the trip. I cannot forget this. The last day, we went on a hot air balloon over the Sahara Desert. Bucket list trip. Several years ago, I had a hot air balloon on my vision board and never did that. I did go skydiving that year though, but I feel like that was like vision board manifestation completed. It was truly the trip of a lifetime. If you ever go to Morocco, I definitely recommend to go with a guided tour, whether it's through Trova Trip, like what I hosted. Maybe I'll host another trip to Morocco someday. There's so many other destinations that I want to host trips at though. But if you do go to Morocco, I recommend going with a guide. It's going to be a lot more safe. I wouldn't recommend traveling alone as a woman. And yeah, you're just going to be taken care of better if you have a local guide with you. Faysal, our guide, was amazing. He made us feel safe. He was very protective but chill. He even took us out the last night to like a cool spot. And I think I have a clip of him singing. And Rebecca and I did get to stay an extra day, just us. I feel like because we had already experienced so many days of Morocco with the group, we felt safe just going out, just the two of us and navigating. But yeah, the trip went better than I could have ever expected it to. And Rebecca and I are already planning to host another trip for 2026. We're thinking Bali. Doesn't necessarily have to be Bali though. If we haven't confirmed the trip yet, which when this video is going out, we don't have it solidified. But if you're interested in coming on our next group trip, I will link below the survey. It's like a 2-minute survey you can take, and you can share like what locations you're interested in, what price ranges work for you, and those kind of details. Is super quick. But if you fill that out, not only will it help us plan the next location and destination, but anyone who fills out that survey will get first dibs at the limited early bird spots. So you can either put it on a payment plan through like Afterpay or Klarna, or they only need like a $500 to $600 deposit, and then you can pay it off over the span of however many months until the trip. So many people said that one of the big reasons they joined Morocco was because of how affordable it was compared to most travels. And all of our travelers came solo. All of them left friends. So many of them want to come on our next trip. They're already like, let us know when doors open so we can grab our spot. So if you want to join us on our next best trip ever, again, fill out that survey. I would love to see you in person in 2026. Let's be travel buddies. Come make new friends in person with us. That being said, my video about Morocco is complete. I plan to post regularly now. Give this video a thumbs up if you're still with me. And whether you fill out the survey or not, let me know in the comments where we should think about for our next group trip location. Okay, I am complete. Until next time.